Giant step towards its first ever group or league stage in European competition. Hibs, you know, you're going to see a lot from them tonight as we get underway. Midtjylland quickly forward. Drama tonight, I would say. Partizan Belgrade, of course, could be an opponent for one of these teams next week as they're an 30-yard shot, no issues. Hibs fans were asking their players to shoot on sight from distance, given some of Jonas Lursel's recent trouble. Good idea to go long, and that's not a great touch defensively. Chance here, maybe. Bravo looking for Francolinho. Francolinho back to Bravo, but over the net. I beg your pardon, it's Osorio missing the target. Dario Osorio, the cleanest sight of goal for FCM here tonight. Francolinho, perfectly weighted pass, and Iredale putting a hand up in apology that he hadn't tracked Osorio's run. He was 2 on 4 for Hibs. Defensively, they had all the numbers, but Midtjylland carved out the great chance. There's Pedro Bravo into Francolinho. Now, once again, Sørensen. Francolinho into a brick wall of green bodies there. Now, Mbabu. Bravo, chance here, shooting position, save made, and turned behind by Bushiri for the FCM corner. Pedro Bravo finding Sørensen. Once again, Smith down to make a sharp save. Slightly lax marking there from Obita at left back, allowing Sørensen to sneak through. In the end, you see maybe a chance. Levitt looking forward. And the clearance by Beck, and that's the final act. Now the tense opening 45 minutes, exactly what we might have predicted at Easter Road tonight. Aaron Bowie had the ball in the back of the net off a very fine cross. Jordan Obita on 15 minutes, but we believe Martin Boyle, the Hibs captain. Mourinho back into the frame, a little bit of space. Very dangerous coming up that left wing. As the shot, that was not far away. Sørensen pulling the trigger just outside the area. I beg your pardon, that is the youngster Buskov. Shimshir again back to the left side, and Buskov, 4 goals last season in all competitions and 34 appearances for FCM. Francolinho takes it down. Francolinho finishes, but the offside flag is up. Francolinho celebrating. Has this goal been given? We may have more VAR intervention here right now. I thought the flag was up, but Francolinho celebrating. I think he's looking a bit sheepish, like maybe this won't be given after review. Look how far behind the defense he was. It's again a very tidy finish this season for Francolinho. We need to see an angle. He looks well behind the last line of defense. So once again, we'll have to see our VAR referees. Andre Narciso is the main man in charge, with Helder Felipe supporting him. Chalked off. There's Bach. Give and go, trying to latch on. He's got it. Bach shoots, but on his weaker right foot. Laid off to Bravo. Goes to number 41. He receives the short pass. There's a 1 against 2. Gets to the byline, crosses into Francolinho, and his header just the wrong side of the post. Francolinho is an international for Guinea-Bissau in Africa. In his 76 matches prior to tonight for FCM, 38 goals and 11 more assists. He's been involved in a goal on average once every 88 minutes for FCM in his career. Those do not take into account the VAR chalked off goals. It's now Osorio onto his left peg. Shot deflected, fine save by Smith. He would have seen that slightly late and had to There is the save from Smith. The deflection probably helped him more than hurt him, but goalkeepers react to the first contact, so you have to make the adjustment anyway. Switzerland. It's kind of fallen out of favor with several Hibs fans and management as this shot comes in, and that had Smith reaching. Gorsa again. Simple little 1-2s, and then eventually Gortha shooting and Smith reaching out. I think he probably had it covered. Maybe just about. And that is that for normal time. 180 minutes not enough to separate. This very tense night at Easter Road will continue. It's FCM to kick off extra time. So much at stake in Europa League second round qualifying tonight. And Sorensen, not much of a cross that time. And back to Gorsa. Laid off by Castillo. The long shot! Oh, that's brilliant! From Dario Osorio. No VAR check this time. Midtjylland in front. 1-0 on the night, 2-1 on aggregate. That is a stunner. The Chilean international didn't seem to be in a threatening position at all, but such pace through the fingertips of Jordan Smith, who's performed so well tonight for Hibs. But that is fantastic. Now, can Hibs rouse themselves? The good news from their perspective, they still have 25 minutes to try to sort this out. First time they have trailed in the tie, of course. And we might see a very different looking match from here to the end as header cleared by Lee. Probably justifiable. We're in stoppage time at the end of the first half of extra time. DJ takes down Ewan. Ewan to the byline. Ewan the cross. It's through and it's in! From Bushiri! Ewan salutes the crowd. Watch the work he did. Gets by Bravo, gets by Lee. Beats Mbabu to the byline. A perfect pullback. Who saw that coming? Slip at the back. And there is the whistle. 3 minutes of stoppage time played. Coaches, manager. And once again, the penalty shootout is looming. Midtjylland will trying to confirm who was substituted. Megwa, the rather raw 21-year-old who spent most of last season on loan to Partick Thistle in Scotland. Hoping that he can play. Iceland, Olafsson seeing his first competitive action of the season. Of course, they have to get to penalties first as Hibs able to back the ball forward and clear. Bushiri at the back, bumping heads with Castillo. And Babu's cross comes in. The chance, oh, what a goal that is! That may and almost certainly will win the tie. A bolt of lightning on 119 minutes. And Midtjylland's small group of traveling supporters are in dreamland. Daniel Castillo. 2-1 for Midtjylland. Easter Road is so quiet now. Another extraordinary goal from Midtjylland here tonight. Oh, I beg your pardon, it's Junior Bramado with the finish. It had been credited official stat sheet to Castillo, but it's Junior Bramado. Touch of Brazilian flair. It is his 14th career goal for FCM. His second in Europe. He scored in Champions League qualifying against Ludogorets of Bulgaria back in August 2020. We will have several minutes of stoppage time to come. But now Hibs desperate in need of another equalizer. Everyone forward now. He's got Ewan forward. Ewan though marked by Chalufia. Can't elude the Zambian winger. And the ball forward, it's taken down well. Retreating is Smith. FCM looking to put Hibs to the sword, but it's into the side netting. That is the other late. The first goal scored by Dario Osorio. FCM looking more like scoring another as Junior Bramado twisting. He did well. Three minutes of extra time at the end of the second half of injury time having been played. And that is it. FC Midtjylland were favored to win this tie. They have won it in the end, but it has come so late. The winning goal from Junior Bramado in the 119th minute. A bicycle kick worthy of winning any match. Lead in extra time before Eli Ewan made a fine goal for Rocky Bushiri to equalize at the end of the first half of extra time. But the final word coming from the man just back from Brazil. Can't quite believe the bolts of lightning that have struck here on the pitch tonight. I'm Darren Kilfair. It's been quite an evening here on Solid Sport tonight. To the victors go the spoils. FC Midtjylland will advance to face Fredrikstad of Norway in the third qualifying round of the Europa League. Hibs will now face Partizan Belgrade in the Conference League. 2-1 tonight for Midtjylland, 3-2 on aggregate tonight for Midtjylland. Congratulations to the